What's up everybody, Josh here, aka Chimpy. Today we're going to be working on how to scale hanging. So as you read from our article, if you've gotten it, hanging can be a really good exercise. However, it does have some prerequisites that are involved, mainly the ability to go overhead into flexion. So if you don't have the ability to stick your arm overhead completely without letting your spine get involved, you're probably going to be inducing more load on the spine than you're intending to. So I would definitely work on clearing up shoulder rotation in addition to shoulder flexion. Also making sure that you have good hip extension, or at least enough hip extension so when you start to hang, you don't ask more out of your back. We talked a little bit about that in the video. So definitely check to make sure you have the prerequisites. Overall, hanging should feel good, and it feels like if you start to increase the amount you're hanging and you're getting some ill effects, maybe too much neck tension, back tension, you may have to back out of that and recheck to make sure your joints actually have the prerequisite range of motion to do this optimally and safely. So a couple of different things with hanging. Your grip doesn't matter. It really depends on what you want to do. But I like rings for most because rings are flexible, right? Rings allow you to, they mold to whatever your shoulders want to do versus a bar, you have to mold to that. Bar is perfectly great. I love hanging on a bar as well. But for more beginners, if you have access to rings, go ahead. If you don't worry about it. Just try to make sure, again, that you're doing what agrees with your body. Now, when you hang, if I were just to hang, I can be more like passive in my scapula and just focus on grip. I can also just play around with my scapula to make sure that I'm comfortable in wherever I'm hanging. So you can either have more of a little bit of a relaxed scapula motion, or you can kind of retract and depress and have more of an active component, okay? So pretty simple with that. The big thing for this video is that as you'll read in the article, we're giving you a 5-week hanging progression program to try to increase your hanging time. Some people though who are starting may not actually be able to hang for any significant amount of time fully suspended. So what you can do is just find something that you can stand on and then allow your arms to go straight and then just use your legs as assistance. So, you can go for time. Now, if I put more weight in my legs, there's less weight in my arms. And if I let myself try to almost like I'm trying to pick my legs up, more of my arms are going to be taking the load of my entire body weight. So you have to be able to kind of modulate that. Then as you get stronger, you may find that over time you can lift up and you can hold for significant amounts of time. The other thing to think about is, again, is what your goals are. So when we give these recommendations for exercises, they're just general recommendations. I don't want you to push yourself into something that you may not be ready for. But if you are ready for hanging and you're interested in trying to hang, here's a couple quick tips that we gave in this video. Try it out. You'll probably notice after some sustained periods of hanging, you may feel more length or space in your spine just from the decompression. You may feel like overhead positions are going to be easier, your grip is going to be stronger, and hanging lays the foundation down for higher level movements in calisthenics like pull-ups, muscle-ups, levers, skin the cats, stuff that you may want to do with upper body training. We'll see you next time.